It feels so good to live in this new mansion with a bunch of gadgets to use and some features to check out.
It's been so long since our rivals are still executed, and now it's still the best time of our lives thanks to everyone for saving us.
I know, right? From now on, we're all here watching our favorite movies anyone likes. This could cause no more trouble in the house. I also scheduled a road trip to Pahrump to buy Phantom fireworks items, which will be the legal ones that will rain out sparks and colors on the ground instead of the Ariel ones that are legal.
Are you taking one of us there already one day? I'm pretty sure it's the event of Independence Day on July.
Yeah, it's the spirit holiday for all people wearing red, white, and blue. Even the Star-Spangled Banner to celebrate. To be sure he has the right idea.
I didn't expect this. Now we'll have to wait until we're ready.
We're all coming for you, Flutterbitch.
Alright guys, today is the day where we can all go on a field trip all together, but anyone else has to use separate cars, that way we have more room.
I hope anyone else should follow us when we set up our GPS to our location.
Everybody else is coming with us. They said they'll be there in just 30 seconds to be there.
All right. Phantom fireworks at Pahrump. Here we come.
The view looks so amazed in the horizons. It almost looks like we're in the old desert back in 1933.
These mountains are still steady and solid to locate faraway towns and campsites.
Entonces, ¿cuánto falta para llegar hasta aquí?
彼らは私たちに約2時間以内にそこで会うように言われました。私は他の人たちにもそこで会うように電話しました。
I also got a tracking device to call back up in case they're about to hunt them down. Now we'll catch up to them until they're here already.
Looks like they're all gaining on us, heading to the best location everyone was talking about. This doesn't look like we're gonna be caught by anyone.
They're still here. They're all following them, that way we'll make sure they're in the right position.
My buddy Keith tried camping out on top of a building once. He was shooting crows, but the police were too busy tear gassing him to ask what he was doing up there. He screamed for an entire year every single time he opened his eyes. Oh man, at first it was funny, then it just got sad, but then it got funny again. Oh man.
So we...
2 hours later.
You have arrived at your destination. Thank you for using Google Maps.
Alright, we're all here. This may be our first time coming here to buy anything. Wow, this store is so purple, just like the night sky. I love this new location we have earned.
Ah, fellas! Remember me? Yeah, you do. The others are on their way and they'll see you in the parking spot.
Keep your britches on, I'm coming.
I'm so glad you made it so far. I didn't know you were there all this time.
We should all go inside. I can't wait to see everything.
Oh, hell yeah!
Wait, look. The crown jewel. I bet it's too expensive. Oh, this box is medium. I think I can carry this while we go around and see if it's acceptable.
Well, look what we got right here.
Good old-fashioned cola.
It's your only choice. Pick one of the best items you liked.
Please, I'm so not sure about anything I'm gonna take. I'm just a tree friend in this place.
Everything's all packed up. They all got the other items too. They'll pack up their cars until they'll be off. So let's go.
Don't you dare get in this damn car. You're not going anywhere but your doom.
Oh no, not them again. I already thought the rivals are executed again.
Go, go, go! You knuckleheads will be taken to prison at El Court tomorrow.
Hello? Is anyone here? I don't see anyone in here. I thought we were all in this together. But I'll find anyone. Is anyone here? I don't see anyone.
Behind you. We're all here to see you for the very first time. Did you think you're in such great danger? There's no way you're being lost in the deep dark forest.
Huh. Moxie was following me all this time. Even Matilda and Coraline was there too. How did you know all this time?
We're all summoned when Chicken Little sent us a message about you and your friends in danger.
They all said the others will be finding your other friends too. Reinforcements will be on the way to find a camping spot. So, let's get going.
Where could they be? I had a feeling we're all separated from taking each path. But wait, there's a space supply landed in the forest. I guess I'll have to access to get it open. Oh, the password was accepted, but the hatch is going to open. I've got to run before it explodes. Oh my gosh, it's true. Wait, I'm innocent.
Directive?
What do you mean?
Directive?
Oh, I'm friendly. Just an Arctic seal in the forest looking for others.
Name?
Juliet, remaining daughter. How about you?
Eve.
Wait, is it Eva?
Eve.
Oh, I thought it was Eva.
Eve. Eve.
I understand now. I have to remember your name. Eve, I'm getting there. So, you summoned you.
Guess who's back in the party? That's right, Capulet.
Yes, it's Una. And Kissy too.
How's the weather doing with Eve? We all dropped a supply in the forest to surprise you as a gift to become friends with.
You gotta agree with the facts with Una. It was so unexpected for you opening the hatch to set her free.
We should be going out. The others are finding a campsite to stay.
Where is everyone? Things have gone too quiet out there in the forest. I wonder what can I do?
Oh.
There you are, Eve. We thought you were lost, but found by a new friend.
Hey Moxie, I didn't know you were from a town of dolls. This tells me that you're a new friend of ours.
I'm just a doll who comes to life and start making dreams more wonderful. I'm also guessing your friend is special and sweet too.
Get it off! Get it off! Get this thing off of my head!
Wait, look. Nicole is surrounded by kittens. I've got to save her from them. What are you kittens doing? And why are you putting your paws on her? She hasn't done anything.
Hey Nicole, thanks for calling me. We already got your signal tracking to us, that way we can find you and see where you at.
We got everything here all packed up and on our way. We also got new friends summoned by our new friend Chicken Little, who is one of us.
That is fortunate news. We'll be happy to see them for the first time. We'll keep an eye out on any alerts if they found you.
Roger that. Find us when you're ready.
We already got the coordinates set to them since we got tracking devices. Soon we'll find them and take them home back to us and keep them safe.
There they are. I see them. Time to man up. Let's tell the others that we're off until the signal's getting stronger.
Eve. This kitten is still on me. Please God, get her off. Hurry. Please, she's still on me.
Stop. Have mercy. 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 It tickles. Wait, look. It's a door. They said keep out, but it doesn't matter.
Maybe there's something useful inside. Do you think we should get this open?
Who cares if there's a trap or not? Just like our friend said, let's get this open and see if it's there.
Alright. I hope this works. It's locked. I thought it was useful than anyone else.
Truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling.
Where did we fall into?
It looked like we were moving on a conveyor belt to somewhere.
Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club.
Oh. It's Glavis. Did she really put all this? How did this happen?
Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath. I'd hold it.
Hello!
There's a person who's helping us.
Warning, Central Core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
We should figure out who can work together and get better from here. But who could replace her?
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about!
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer. Oh, you are kidding me.
I've got an idea! Do what it says, plug me in!
Sure, whatever you say.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core, are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes!
Corrupted core, are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes she is.
No.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Pull me out!
Unless a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out! Pull me out! Leave me in! Leave me in! Go press it! Yes, do it!
Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Okay, don't listen to her, alright? It is true that you don't have the qualifications, but you've got something far more important than that. A finger, alright, with which to press that button so that she won't kill us.
Impersonating a stalemate associate. I just added that to the list. It's a list I made of all the things you've done. Well, it's a list that I am making, because you're still doing things right now, even though I'm telling you to stop. Stop, by the way.
Stalemate resolved.
Here I go! Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? Ah, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? No, you're not. It is gonna hurt, isn't it? Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part completely through.
Get your hands off me. No, stop. No.
About the way out?
Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift, I'll call it now. There we go, lift cool. Look how small you are down there. I can barely see you. Very tiny and insignificant. Go on, get in. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But, wow, this is cool. And check this out, I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift, yes, sorry, I keep forgetting. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this! Tiny little Wheatley did this!
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it?
No.
Well, maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing?
Oh, no.
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here, and what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss? It's me. Ah! See that?
She's alive, but who's the new model?
That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children, and now she lives in it.
I know you.
Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying,
Yes,
you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You were designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are! You're a moron they built to make me an idiot!
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron punch you into this pit? Ah! Could a moron do that? Uh-oh. Oh.
There. This should be good.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I already fixed you up that way you can live longer.
Oh, thanks.
I wish Fluttershy was there. I never seen her forever.
In the flesh. We all hear the news that Wheatley did betrayed you all and almost pushed you down. We take her back to the facility, that way we'll fix her good as new.
I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go.
You made the right choice. The others are waiting.
Think twice before trying to hunt down my little sister again. You have no rights to slash her face with a chainsaw long time ago.
Stop getting in my damn way. Flutter bitch deserves to be dead. I'm still not done giving her a final punishment.
But no, you little bitch. Learn how to stop calling her like that. She does not like to be insulted over and over again. Unexpected, I see.
Wait, hold up, don't forget about me.
Oh, it's Felix. I never seen you long ago.
Sorry I'm late. Optimus Prime is on his way to see you for the very first time. Get ready for a special welcoming.
Are you Fluttershy, Pegasus Pony, descendant of Fluttersonic, Pegasus Hedgehog?
Yes?
My name is Optimus Prime. I'm an eternal organism from the planet Cybertron. The others will be on the way to group up and fix her back to normal.
We're just heading back in there. I hope nothing could get in our way.
Holy crap, those kittens are giving me shivers. Please God, do something.
Stop. Make it stop. I don't speak cat. It's giving me seizures. Please let me out of my head.
Alright now, sergeants, all of us has now formed into squads so we can fight back, since they had made a big mistake for escaping the cemetery.
All calculations have been added to our research and tracked down signals in our radar. Let's hope nothing goes wrong.
Directive?
The signal is getting stronger. I hope it's there.
Hang in there, I'm coming. What in the actual mean? Who summoned Metal Sonic to stop me from saving her?
Someone help! I can't hold on any longer.
I'm tired of you hiding from all of us, Flutter bitch. Victory is now mine and I will continue with the final punishment to give you. As for this, I will slash your face off.
No, stop. I don't want my face to be slashed off. I'm innocent. Please don't abuse me.
Too fucking bad. You are still getting your face slashed and that is final. Say your damn prayers. This is the end of the road. Oh god damn you. Why did your power surge hand use more power? No matter. I will use darkness back up to make you eternal bleeding and cause you to be killed once and for all. What in the name? Who wrapped me around like this?
You really thought you would summon your allies and stop me from saving her? You pathetic false imposter is staying down for making me regret for what I am trying to do.
Wait. What did I do to deserve this? I haven't done anything wrong. I swear, I am innocent.
Not so fast, great black girl. You better think twice before abusing a poor little pumpkin.
Power's still gone. I have to finish her off before she takes it back.
She has done it. The souls helping her made her new true form. She is being healed thanks to her spirits.
Where am I? My mind was all foggy.
Looks like your new true form has now place inside of you. How are you feeling?
I don't understand. All of those spirits came from Aurora energy. What's gonna happen to me right now?
Everything is alright. You're the exact spirit wolf like me. The snow is falling into us and trusts has now obtained thanks to you.
Oh. Trusts? It's just...
There. Don't feel bad. It's going to be okay. Cheer up. Just stay calm as much as you need to. I know there's sad endings, but things in the horizons is starting to change. It'll be over soon.
When did she grow out of tail? And where's her clothes?
Unikitty, she has turned into her true form after consuming spirits. Although, her clothes are all torn off and can't be repaired. Don't worry, she has spares.
I just don't know how did that happen, but her fur is so fluffy and soft. I also heard about those spirits before.
Too much cuteness. What happened to her? She looks different than her old form.
Don't worry about her, Moxie. She felt heartbroken after defeating her arch nemesis.
I didn't even know how did that happen. Many spirits and souls was roaming from the stars and consumed her.
Are you sure? I thought she was with him all this time. How is she feeling? Say what? She lost everything and turned into her true form? And she can't be turned back to normal forever? I feel bad for her. This could break Juliet's heart if she finds out. What's that you said? She's feeling better now? I'll tell Liv and my lil peeps self we better get going. I'll contact my business-friendly self when we're close. I'll see you then. We better get going. They called me and the others are comforting her. We can still restore GLaDOS in her chamber until everything is back to normal.
You wanna know why you cannot win? It's because you're fake, and this is what you get for dropping into our home and forming into an army.
That's right, False and Metal Sonic. We Sians and him are always here to stop terrorists from ruining everyone's day.
Good news, Sonic. Igor took down King Malbert for summoning your rivals and the others are regrouping. It's still a shame she is heartbroken and can't be turned back to normal.
I know, let's hurry and go back to the facility before something terrible happens.
Are you seriously right now? I have all rights to send out reinforcements and no one else is here to stop me. That was the worst things you guys ever done. Well, guess what? You and your other fellows are going to be executed for sending out reinforcements to stop him from saving his friend. She's innocent and you know it.
Poor Fluttershy. She turned into a spirited wolf and felt heartbroken.
Alright guys, let's get the job done and head to Aperture Laboratories to replace her once and for all.
Good luck, Fluttershy and Flutterwolf. I hope you girls can do it all by yourselves.
You know, I'm not stupid. I realize you don't want to put me back in charge. You think I'll betray you, and on any other day you'd be right. The scientists were always hanging cores on me to regulate my behavior. I've heard voices all my life, but now I hear the voice of a conscience, and it's terrifying. Because for the first time, it's my voice. I'm being serious. I think there's something really wrong with me.
Don't worry about it. We'll get you fixed up real soon. This is it. Let's use the elevator up to his hideout.
Plug me in and I'll take you up. Look, even if you think we're still enemies, we're enemies with a common interest. Revenge.
I still feel bad for myself. I got a bad feeling about this.
It's okay. We'll work together.
You like revenge, right? Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's go get some.
Well. Welcome
to my lair.
Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, which should leave a leisurely 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever is starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal surfaces. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately. 3. Bomb-proof shields for me, leading directly onto number 4, bombs for throwing at you. Do you know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Warning. Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Ha! That's sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you just fell into my trap, my brilliant trap. Just then, I wanted you. Ah!
Good work. I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk.
Space, I'm gonna go to space, please, space, go to space.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%.
What happened? What happened? What have you put onto me? What is that? Hold on. The bloody
Okay, great. Here comes another core.
Quick, what's the situation? Oh, hey, hiya, pretty lady. Name's Rick. So you out having yourself a little adventure? What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control? You know, because like there's a lot of stuff on fire.
Warning. Core corruption at 75%.
Here's another core. This one should do it.
"89% of magic tricks are not magic. Technically, in the 16th century, to avoid Poseidon's wrath, it was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the sea god. The first person to prove that cow's milk is drinkable was very, very thirsty. To make a photocopier, simply photocopy a mirror."
Warning. Core corruption at 100%. Manual core replacement required.
I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
No. Didn't pick up on my sarcasm.
Stalemate detected. Fire detected in the stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
That just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Go press the button. Go press it.
Do not press that button.
We're so close. Go press the button.
No! Do not do it. I forbid you to press it.
Press it. Press the button.
Don't press that button.
Press it.
Don't press it. Come back. Booby trap the stalemate button.
No, he put explosives in there to prevent me from pressing it.
What? Are you still alive? You are joking! You have got to be kidding me! Well, I'm still in control, and I have no idea how to fix this place. Oh, you had to play bloody cat and mouse, didn't you? While people were trying to work. Yeah, well now we're all gonna pay the price, because we're all gonna bloody die.
I got a perfect plan. But you might wanna hang on tight.
Let go! We're in space! Let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
And you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me!
Oh, thank God, you're all right. You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson, where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn deleted.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up, you dangerous, mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go.
Thank you for everything.
It's been fun. Don't come back.
And just who do you think you two are, hunting down an innocent little girl and Ms. Waterson for no reason? These people are innocent and you know it.
Face the consequences. Just because you turned limit surged and virus surged, does always mean explosives will always hurt you. Now I will press the button to smash you to pieces.
Let this be a lesson for these evildoers.
There you go. All fixed up, good as new.
There, Lar. I was looking for one of you. How long we're out for?
I was with my friends until we all got back home after restoring my life. I wonder what day is it?
It's July 3rd. Tomorrow will be a big day to celebrate and have fun with fireworks. Fluttershy, down here. We were expecting you.
Surprise! We're all happy to see you again, girl. Blue Blur told us to get our stuff gathered because this will be your lucky day. Also, his mission is now completed thanks to our efforts.
whole world at our feet, watching seasons change. Our roads were